Leading in uncertain times is a challenge that few can overcome. But imagine an even more chaotic scenario: constant wars, political betrayals, and a market where loyalty was sold to the highest bidder. That was the world of the Condottieri, the mercenaries of the Renaissance who not only commanded armies, but mastered the art of influence and strategy like no one else. In this video, we'll delve into how these historical leaders navigated extreme situations and how their lessons can transform your career today. You'll learn how to thrive amid chaos, inspire trust in teams, and make strategic decisions even under pressure. Let me ask you, have you ever struggled to lead, whether at work, in business, or even in your personal life? Have you faced moments when it felt nearly impossible to earn the trust of those around you or guide a project to success? If the answer is yes, you're in the right place. Stick with me until the end of this video because the strategies you're about to discover aren't just fascinating stories. They are powerful tools that can turn challenges into opportunities and make you a standout leader, no matter your field. Historical context. The Condottieri emerged during one of the most turbulent periods in European history, the Renaissance. In Italy, as city-states fought for political and territorial dominance, the demand for specialized armies grew rapidly. It was in this environment that these mercenary leaders gained relevance, offering their services to the highest bidder. But they were more than just soldiers. They were strategists, negotiators, and visionaries. Unlike the permanent armies we know today, the Condottieri operated like private military companies. They negotiated contracts, known as Condot, which outlined not only payment but also mission objectives and even battle conditions. This professional and highly structured approach positioned them as pioneers in a market where trust and skill were more valuable than sheer brute force. One of the most famous examples was Francesco Sforza, who began as a condottiero and later became the Duke of Milan. His rise was not just the result of military strength, but of his ability to forge strategic alliances and negotiate agreements that ensured his survival and success. Sforza exemplifies how essential strategic leadership was to thrive in such an unpredictable environment. Yet the Condottieri faced intense challenges. In a world of unstable loyalties and frequent betrayals, they had to balance strength, intelligence, and charisma to keep their troops united and their contracts intact. Additionally, their lives were a constant gamble. One strategic misstep could cost them not only their reputation but also their lives. This historical context offers us a unique perspective on what it means to lead under pressure. The Condottieri didn't have modern luxuries like technology or advanced management methodologies. Yet their tactics and leadership philosophies remain timeless, serving as an inspiration for anyone seeking success in adverse conditions. Now that we understand the complexity of the Condottieri's world, let's dive into the practical lessons they left behind. These are lessons that can transform the way you lead and tackle challenges. Even today, leadership lessons from the Condottieri. The Condottieri weren't just skilled warriors. They were leaders who mastered the art of managing people, resources, and unpredictable situations. Their leadership lessons transcend the battlefield and can be applied to any environment where strategic decisions and teamwork are critical. Let's explore their key lessons and understand how to apply them in practice. Managing uncertainty. The Condottieri thrived in an unpredictable world. Every battle brought new terrain, and today's allies could become tomorrow's enemies. This ability to operate in chaotic environments taught them the importance of planning for the essentials while adapting quickly when circumstances changed. Modern application. In the corporate world, sudden changes, like economic crises or new market demands, require leaders to be flexible and resilient. To achieve this, practice scenario anticipation and always have a backup plan. For example, if a project isn't going as planned, adjust your approach swiftly, just as the Condottieri would shift tactics on the battlefield. Building trust and loyalty. Despite their mercenary nature, the Condottieri were masters at inspiring trust among their troops. They knew that a disunited army could never win. They treated their soldiers as partners, ensuring timely payments and recognizing their efforts, which kept morale high. Modern application. To build engaged teams, Recognize the value of individuals and be transparent in your communication. Leaders who show respect and clarity earn the loyalty of their teams, even in tough times. If you're managing a project, regularly ask your team how you can support them, fostering an environment of collaboration and mutual respect. Quick and strategic decision-making. A battle doesn't wait for a leader who hesitates. The Condottieri were known for quickly assessing terrain, identifying strengths and weaknesses, and making decisions that turned the tide in their favor. This precision was one of their greatest advantages. Modern application. In high-pressure situations, like tight deadlines or organizational crises, prioritize clarity and action. Break complex problems into smaller parts and address the most critical issue first. This demonstrates control to your team, instilling confidence and calm. Negotiating value. Beyond their battlefield prowess, the Condottieri were shrewd negotiators. They knew how to establish their value and secure contracts that maximize their earnings. This required a deep understanding of their clients' needs and the ability to communicate the impact of their services. Modern application. Whether in sales, management, or any leadership role, this skill is essential. Clearly communicate the value you or your team deliver and remain attuned to the other party's needs. Effective negotiation isn't just about maximizing your own gain, but building mutually beneficial relationships. Long-term vision. While hired for specific missions, the most successful Condottieri always thought beyond the next battle. They sought strategic alliances, protected their reputations, and made decisions that ensured their relevance for years to come, like Francesco Sforza, who turned his mercenary role into a ducal position. Modern application. In your career, don't focus solely on immediate results. Consider how each decision affects your long-term trajectory. For instance, prioritize professional relationships built on trust and cultivate a solid reputation, which will be your greatest asset when seeking new opportunities. These lessons demonstrate that leadership isn't just about giving orders, but about understanding people, environments, and strategies. The Condottieri teach us that true leadership lies in the ability to inspire trust, act decisively, and build something that endures beyond the present moment. Modern applications. Now that we've explored the leadership lessons from the Condottieri, it's time to bring them into modern practice. How can these strategies be implemented in your work, business, or personal life? Here are some actionable ways to transform the way you lead and face challenges. Setting priorities in chaotic environments. Imagine you're leading a team on a project with tight deadlines and limited resources. Just like the Condottieri, you must identify what's most important and address it with full focus. Prioritizing tasks that have the greatest impact on the overall objective, while delegating secondary activities strategically, is key. Practical example. During a corporate restructuring, focus on aligning your team with core goals, leaving finer details to be adjusted later. This ensures motivation and direction remain intact, even amidst uncertainty. Inspiring confidence in teams. Whether on the battlefield or in the office, confidence is what binds a group together and drives success. In today's corporate world, this translates to acknowledging your team's efforts, being transparent about challenges, and offering genuine support. Practical example. A manager leading a remote team can schedule regular check-ins to understand individual needs and ensure clarity around team objectives. This small gesture fosters a sense of belonging and significantly boosts productivity. Acting under pressure. The Condottieri never hesitated in the face of tough decisions, and the same holds true for modern leaders. When confronted with a complex problem, break it into smaller parts and focus on the most critical issue first. Practical example. In a financial crisis, an entrepreneur might prioritize retaining their most important clients while negotiating extended timelines with other partners. This ensures a steady cash flow while paving the way for long-term solutions. Building a reputation of value. Just as the Condottieri negotiated contracts based on their skills, you should always communicate the value you bring to your professional environment. This means clearly articulating your impact and cultivating relationships that last. Practical example. A professional seeking a promotion could prepare a report detailing their achievements and how their contributions have benefited the company. By showcasing tangible results, they highlight their indispensable role in the organization. These practical steps bridge the timeless lessons of the Condottieri with modern challenges. Now, let's bring it all together and conclude with inspiration to help you become a more confident and effective leader. Timeless lessons from modern leadership. The Condottieri, masters of leadership in chaotic times, left us a powerful legacy, the ability to turn adversity into opportunity. Their lessons, ranging from managing uncertainty to fostering trust and maintaining a long-term vision, are as relevant today as they were on the battlefields of the Renaissance. If there's one thing we can learn from these mercenary leaders, it's that true leadership isn't defined by position, but by action. Whether you're navigating crises, inspiring teams, or negotiating strategically, the principles we've explored can be directly applied to your life, helping you thrive even in the most challenging situations. Now, imagine the impact you could have by incorporating these lessons into your daily life. How would it feel to lead with greater confidence, motivate those around you, and make strategic decisions that ensure success? This is precisely what the Condottieri teach us. Leadership is a skill that can be learned, refined, and applied in any context. Before you go, share in the comments which lesson resonated with you most. And remember, the next step to becoming an exceptional leader begins with action. History has already shown us the way. Now it's your turn to follow it. As we wrap up, I want to leave you with an important thought. Leadership is an ongoing journey. Just as the Condottieri evolved with each battle, we must also learn, adapt, and grow at every stage of our professional lives. The lessons you've seen in this video are just the beginning of a process that can transform how you lead and face challenges. Take a moment to reflect. Which area of your life or career would benefit most from these strategies? Is it a challenging project at work, a demotivated team you're leading, or a critical decision you need to make? Choose one of these areas and start applying at least one lesson today. Whether it's managing uncertainty, building trust, or making decisive choices. If you're interested in diving deeper, I recommend researching historical figures like Francesco Sforza and Cesare Borgia. Their stories are filled with fascinating examples of strategic leadership. And, of course, don't forget to follow our channel. In the next video, we'll explore how Renaissance warfare tactics shaped modern strategic thinking, a perfect continuation of what we discussed today. Until then, lead with confidence,